Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Let's begin again, shall we? Someone has asked about looking at friendships within your reading. So let's do this as a collective, and we're talking about friendships. So let's do, and other areas of our life, as in work and finances and things like that. So let us think about, as a collective, what do we need to know in different areas of our life? Right, now I'm going to use the mini steam paint because I sort of want to get into working with that a bit more. So let's see, hopefully this sort of works. So let's think about, now the friendship card came up and it was about the 10 of Cups. So that to me is about friendships sort of coming together, being happy. You know, everything sort of seems to be working in a really good, way. So let's have a look. What else can we talk about friendships? Okay, we've got the Chariot here. So in the friendship, when we're talking about this, we're talking about friendships. What do we actually want? How do we want to create the success or the, you know, in the direction that we want to move in regards to our friendships, to make sure that it's in a really good space? Okay, and then the third card for friendships is Two of Wands. So Two of Wands asks us to reflect, take a moment, look at the decisions or the choices that we need to make so that we can move in the direction that we actually want to go in as we move towards a successful friendship, a sense of completion within our friendship, a happiness, a joy. So what do we need to do with that within our friendship? So that's interesting. Okay, so let's have a look. I think it's sort of like, there we go, I can use there's one more coming through. And this is the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune says to us, are we going around and around in circles with some friends at the moment? Or is it a chance for us to sort of look at, accept that there's our life's ups and downs, there might be arguments with friends, we might sort of not find ourselves quite in the right, in the direction that we actually want to go to. So we need to maybe take a moment, take a breath, and see ourselves actually moving in the right direction by actually making some clear decisions about what we actually want to do with our friends. Super important. So here we've got the Eight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Pentacles talks about completing things. So I get a sense of when our friends ask us to complete something for them, this is asking us to complete that, you know, do what we're supposed to do so that we can move towards our friends in the direction that we want to go, so we can make everything in the right space. It is our responsibility Now, Eight of Cups also reminds us there might be times when we actually need to walk away from what's actually going on in regards to our friends as well. So maybe we might find ourselves to be successful. It's like you need to give the friends a bit of space. I feel like when you're walking away, or you're just giving them a chance to have a bit of a breath, to be a successful friend, to have a successful friendship, to move in the right direction, to make some clear choices about everything that's going on, allow ourselves to feel like we're not going around and round in circles, to accept some of the life's ups and downs in regards to the friendships, and complete tasks. There are also times we might need to walk away and give them a bit of space that they actually need. Maybe you're finding your friends actually need a bit of space at this time as well. And here you've got Ace of Wands. And Ace of Wands tells us that there's a spark of energy going on with regards to the friendship and everything that's going on. So maybe there's like a breakthrough, there's a change in the energy with, once we've done all this other bits and pieces coming through, there's actually a change of energy within the friendship as well. And here it goes, the last card here, Six of Swords, again, that sense of shifting into smoother waters. Now this might not be a physical shift, this could be the fact is that you've given your friend a bit of space, there's been a breakthrough, so now you're shifting into smoother waters. Things are starting to come a little bit more in the direction that you actually want them to be in. So that to me is the friendship reading that's going on for you at this time. Now, okay, if you're interested in your finances, let's look at finances at this time. Okay, so let's look at finances. As a collective, what do we need to think? Oh, there we go. Card just flew out. So finances talks about King of Cups. So King of Cups may talk about, don't let your emotions get the better of you in regards to your finances, okay? Don't let your emotions get the better of you. Could be a chance for you to just look at the knowledge that you actually have within you, the secrets or something that's been hidden. Time to acknowledge that. Time to acknowledge those secrets and things going on. You might find yourself financially with a few battles. A few battles at this time might be a big thing for you with your finances. And again, you're going to find a way to, you've got to find a way to leave behind the chaos, all the stuff that's going on, and allow yourself to move into smoother waters. Okay, so financially you're going to do that. And you're going to allow yourself to actually, actually walk away from what's been holding on. So again, you've got that shift. I feel like you're leaving behind the stuff that's not good for you, and you're moving into a better space. Even though it might not seem it, you might feel a little bit disheartened, if you like. And here you've got Two of Cups. So you're going to be moving into a space that's going to be much more balanced emotionally for you. Even though it's in regards to your finances, it's still going to affect you emotionally. Okay, so this is going to allow you to move into that space. And here you've got this business opportunity coming. So I feel like someone's going to come in and offer you an opportunity that's going to help you with your finances and things like that. So be aware of that, be conscious of that, but just be aware of not juggling too much. You've got to work out what's your priority in regards to your finances as well. So when you look at this so far, let's have a look and see if we can sort of get a bigger picture of what's actually going on financially for you. So if you're looking at your finances, you're looking at this, say, don't let your emotions get the better of you in regards to your finances and things that are going on for you. Now, there could be something hidden that could be revealed as well. I'm sort of seeing that as well in regards to that situation. You might find yourself in a sense of battles, but you are going to find yourself walking onto smoother, or leaving behind the chaos and moving into smoother waters. is going to be about leaving behind that chaotic emotional stuff. Maybe, you know, I'm saying don't let the emotions get the better of you, so you are going to find yourself walking away from the emotions. Maybe you're going to find yourself with a bit more emotional stability or emotional balance, which is going to be awesome. It's going to be like a little bit of a give and take situation in, so you might find yourself receiving a little bit of something, not be huge, but could be a little bit of something coming in, which is quite important. Now there is going to be an offer on something, so just be aware of that offer coming in financially. Just remember what your priorities are as well. When you're offered this, just remember what your priorities are. Be careful not to overstretch yourself in some way. Also important to focus on what you do have, not necessarily what you don't. Remember to focus on things that you can control, and there's some things in life that you cannot control, so you just have to, there's a sense of acceptance of that and go, okay, I need to focus on what's important and what's going to allow me to actually move ahead. So those are the steps that you can actually take to get to where you need to be. I think there's some work or some things that you actually need to get so you'll be financially a bit more stable within yourself. So we've done friendship and we've done finances. Okay, for those of us who might be asking questions about work, and as I'm thinking about work, the Ten of Cups come out again. So again, we're coming at work. So I feel like work is going to be a-okay. Feels like work's going to sort of come together emotionally for you. Okay, so work's going to come together emotionally. Let's just fix up this computer. Hate it when it does that. Let's just get rid of those. So here we got coming into work, right? So we're coming into work in a bit more of a sort of feels like everything's coming in together emotionally. Now you might find yourself dealing with a bit of a chance to have a bit of a review about what's going on, maybe create a bit more stability perception wise about, or maybe with your ideas or plans might be coming into a bit of stability, chance for you to review what's actually going on for you. Now just be careful that you don't get yourself into a state of repeated patterns or addictions, those sort of areas in regards to work. Okay, don't go back to old habits and sort of things. It's, you know, now your chance to sort of find that stability that you actually need. Okay, you might find a little bit of heartbreak or betrayal in some area of your life in regards to work, so just be aware of that. You may be feeling a little betrayed or feeling a little bit about heartbroken about what's been happening at work situation. So again, you've got a new opportunity coming. I think you're going through a stage where you might be feeling a little heartbroken, but you've got this guy coming in and he's very business orientated, very earthy, down to earth, and he's like quite practical, with no nonsense type energy. So I feel like he wants things done in a certain way. Okay, you might be feeling like the new kid. I want to say you feel like the new kid on the block in a way. You've got this Page of Wands here. You've got this new kid on the block coming into this situation. Might have the enthusiasm and the drive, but yet not the knowledge yet to make things actually happen in the direction that you actually want to in regards to working. So you might find yourself in a bit of a no-win situation as well. I'm just being told here, keep your mouth shut, just listen and just do what you need to do. There's a sense of acceptance. Don't feel defeated, but just get on with it. You might feel like someone's sort of beating you down a little bit with work, you know, being a bit, but that's just their job. So try not to take it, I'm just saying, don't take it too personal with that situation. Again, you got that sense of bringing it into balance. So I think once you you're the new kid on the block, you're basically like, you're the new kid on the block. So you just need to sort of keep your mouth quiet. Just don't feel defeated. You know, you've got the enthusiasm and the knowledge, and it is going to turn out okay. So you might feel like you haven't quite got it. But keep going, keep going, keep going, and you're going to feel like everything's sort of coming back into balance. Okay, and so when everything sort of comes to balance, I feel like there's a movement ahead. Just be careful not to rush too far ahead and allow yourself time to stand still, take a breath, make some plans, strategize before you actually move into where you want to be. Okay, so I feel like there's just another couple of cards in there, this one. Okay, we've got the Four of Pentacles. So again, so with that knowledge that you get with the, so don't rush in, just keep it quiet and thing, and you're going to be given a lot of stuff that you can hold on to. Okay, it's like you're going to be given a lot of information, a lot of physical stuff that you can actually hold on to, and when you're given that stuff to actually hold on to, it's going to give you something to put away for another day. I feel like we're sort of running out of room here. Okay, so I feel like you're just sort of moving into getting everything that you actually need to put away for another day. Okay, it's going to be knowledge gained, I'm just getting here. And here we've got the Magician, and it's sort of saying don't forget to use your tools that you do have to create the reality that you actually want. So that's really important with job. So I feel like overall that everything's sort of going to come together with work. It has been a bit of a rest period as well, which has been quite a big thing for everybody. So it is about making sure you don't repeat old habits in regards to jobs. Don't get yourself chained in to a situation that you're not happy about. You might have been feeling a bit heartbroken, a little bit betrayed about something overall, but you've been given this opportunity that's going to allow you to come into a new position in some way. You might feel like you're a new kid on the block with the enthusiasm and the drive, just no experience or no knowledge really gained yet. So don't forget to sort of, I get a sense of, don't feel defeated. Just take a step back, take a breath, and you'll get there, because you will find yourself with a bit of balance within the job situation. You're going to feel much more emotionally balanced about the situation. So this is going to be, don't rush in with ideas and plans. Just take a step back. You're going to be given a lot of knowledge that, or a lot of stuff that you can put into a box for later, a lot of stuff that you're going to need, and that's going to allow you to use your skills to actually manifest the results that you actually want. So I feel like ultimately within the job area, it's going to come together. Okay, so we've looked at friends, we've looked at finances, we've looked at work. Now let's look at family. What do we need to know in regards to our family? Whoa, that was a card that flew out. So we're looking at family here. In family, we've got 8 of Pentacles. So there's something that we need to finish within our family situation. Okay, so with our family, there's something that we need to complete. We need to complete the tasks or something within our family. There's something that we need to finish, that we need to deal with on some level. Okay, something we need to deal with. So here you've got the 9 of Pentacles. So it might be a chance for you to actually take some time out. Okay, there's something that you've actually got to finish, but you might have found yourself actually taking some time out, maybe doing a little bit of pampering. Maybe there's a feel like there's something gained within the family as well, something gained within the situation. So we've got the Hierophant here. So we're looking at traditional family stuff. So what are you taking on with your family that feels very traditional? You know, what's a traditional family tradition that you're actually having to deal with, that you're actually having to focus on? Okay, so you've got the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands can be friend, can also, but we're looking at family, right? So I get a sense of having to maybe be a bit more creative, nurture some creative energy within the family as well. Might having to be creative within the family unit. Okay, and maybe we need to sort of find a way to resurrect who we truly are, awaken ourselves spiritually within the family. So I'm getting a sense of breaking away. I'm actually looking at these cards and I'm getting a sense of actually taking care of our own selves. Maybe we need to break away from family traditions and work out who we are as an individual. Okay, so here we've got the Two of Swords. So we need to find some inner peace within ourselves. We may find ourselves in a bit of a crossroads in regards to the family spirituality. Maybe our family are of one faith and we wish to follow another. Maybe we need to explore something else within ourselves. Maybe we don't agree with our family traditions and we want something different within it. So we have the Tower. So we might feel that our world is sort of torn upside down when we make this. Okay, we might find ourselves sort of breaking down a little bit. Maybe we find ourselves in tears, a little upset. Maybe we find our world is just maybe we're split from our family for some reason. Maybe there's some distrust or some distress within the family unit. So it feels like everything's sort of going to come to pieces in a way. But then we have a sense of, okay, yes, we might be, because of that situation, we might find ourselves easily wounded by what's actually going on. We might sort of take a little bit to heart about not having the support that we want from our family in some way. We feel like our world's turned upside down. So this is about something coming into fruition. This might be a reminder to again, things might be a bit tough, but we have to remember to nurture ourselves, nurture our own emotions and what's actually going on for us might be super important as well. So this might be about nurturing ourselves, maybe something's going to come into fruition that we want. Okay, and as we're going to move into the Ace of Cups, so I just got to okay, so we're moving into the Ace of Cups here. So it tells us that we're going to open the lid to new possibilities. Maybe we're going to start overflowing with the self-love, with the support. Things are going to feel like they're going to come together. And it may not be the family that we expect. Okay, the family can come from other areas of our life. Could be a community. So we've got the Five of Wands here. So yes, there might be some battles again, might be some struggles, might be some inner conflicts more than that. But I'm still feeling like you're going to get a lot of support from somebody else outside the family. So let's just do one more card here. And the last card I get is the Six of Swords, which tells me that you're going to shift into smoother waters. So I think even though the family stuff is going to be really hard, you're going to have to relook at the family traditions, you're going to look at things that are actually going on with the family, and you might find yourself walking away from that, moving into smoother waters. World might feel like the world's upside down with regard to family, and you might be easily wounded by what's actually going on, not having that support. But I feel like you're going to be nurtured emotionally. Maybe things are going to start coming into fruition for you. Things are going to start developing. It could be a new love in some way. And now this could be about loving oneself. Could be a love within a community as well. Could be a community love. Okay, so that's why I keep getting like a support from other people. It might not be your physical family, but it might be a family that you've chosen to be a part of. Okay, so that's going to allow you to actually, even though there might be some conflict within yourself, I feel you might feel yourself conflicted. I feel like you're going to be moving on to smoother waters, that things are going to be a whole lot better for you. Okay, so we've just looked at a variety of areas of your life. I don't know what will resonate or what will not. Don't forget to, this is about focusing on the area of your life that it resonated with. If it didn't resonate with your life, leave it. Maybe another day it will begin to resonate. Maybe not all of the reading will resonate with you, maybe only part of it. So there we are. That's the reading with the Mini Steampunk Tarot. This is Barbara Moore's one and Ellie Bell. So yeah, and a bell. So that's the cards by them. So take care and blessed be. Do not forget to subscribe, like, ring the bell. Don't forget to check out Patreon. Be one of the patrons and get loads of downloads. Also too, there is links to my blog, Instagram, Twitter, Unseen Alley, and make playing cards if you want to see what decks I've created. Down below you will also see a link to book a reading with HeKate's Crossing. Take care and blessed be.